Hello everybody, it's Mr. Moki Moki, and today we have our recap episode. Yay! Um, yeah, just a recap episode, which is so early on. Um, when when I was watching the episode, I actually was expecting something more, like a more of a build up to the Emma duel. And then I realized, oh, this is a recap episode, and man, was I disappointed. Um, so I heavily debated on actually doing a review today, and I thought to myself, maybe I should just review the parts that that stood out, and were more interesting to me. So yeah, let's get right into it. First off, the thing that I want to talk about is the small changes to the opening that we got. I'm not sure. I might be crazy, but it seemed like they really put in a little bit more detail and CGI into Firewall Dragon. I could be wrong there, but he did look a little different. But yeah, and then finally we see Barrel Load or Barrel Load Dragon in his full glory, fighting out with Decode Talker. But yeah, I'm actually going to be pretty sad when this opening goes, I'll be honest, because I really like it. But you know, get to see more exciting stuff in the future. I believe Yu-Gi-Oh's on like every 25 episodes we get a new opening and ending. So it'll be interesting to see that. So we still have about 12 more episodes before we get a new opening and ending. I could be wrong though. They could do it way earlier or they could do it later. But you know, whatever. But it seems like we've already seen everything from this opening in the anime already. So it doesn't seem like this opening has anything new to offer us in what's going to happen in the future. But yeah. So for the episode, we see Kusanagi actually meet with Ghost Girl as she orders hot dogs, which was kind of foreshadowed in last episode when she said she wanted to meet who the hacker was. So that's that. It's interesting enough. So she gets some hot dogs. They talk about Playmaker. She wants to challenge him. We already knew this. I'm pretty excited for next week's episode where Ghost Girl and Playmaker actually start to duel. But yeah. So yeah, they talk about it. Kusanagi's been staying up late trying to delete all traces of Playmaker possible. And then Yusaku is like, yeah, I'll join you and I'll help you out. And yeah, he's like, what happened to Ignis? And Ignis is left at home and he's doing the stuff with that cleaning robot again. And he says, I'll be making you smarter when I get my full power back. Which that line actually started to make me think like, what if it's something like from iRobot, where Ignis starts giving free will to other pieces of machinery and different AIs, and they actually start a revolt, and that's the difference, and that's the danger of Ignis, because he can grant free eye. Maybe it's not just Ignis, maybe it's all the Cybers guys that we've seen from episode 1. All of those Cybers can actually grant free will to other AIs and possibly start a revolt and a danger to humanity. Oh my god, I just went off on a tangent. What do you guys think? Oh my gosh. Whew, I just thought of that right now. I am impressed with myself. But yeah. So there's that. That gives me that feeling about Ignis. That's the danger of Cybers. Yeah, it's really quite like Mega Man. I like it. And so yeah, we learn that Ghost Girl gives the footage to the pigeon and the frog. I guess they're always just going to be there for comic relief, but at least like this episode was kind of about them. I feel really bad for them at the end when all of the footage got deleted. But yeah, they're the reason for our recap episode, so maybe I don't feel as bad. Um, but yeah, they lose all their money, and they lose the video. And what a ridiculous title that they had on their video. I can't even remember it. But yeah, we don't get a lot of actual details. We get a little bit more feeling of how Emma sees herself. Definitely high on the ego scale. But yeah, just cares about money. We already knew this. She's like Rouge the Bat. For those who haven't watched Sonic the Hedgehog or played any Sonic the Hedgehog games, yeah, she's just a treasure hunter. But yeah, there's not much else for this episode to offer. One thing I did want to talk about though is how Kusanagi and Yusaku actually think that it's possible, and this is what kind of irritated me too, is that they actually succeed in deleting all of the Playmaker shit and files, like on other people's computer. Isn't like the rule, like as soon as it's on the internet, it's on the internet forever? Like, who, I don't know what hacking capabilities that you think that you have, but how the hell is your hacking capabilities so good that you can delete every trace of yourself on the internet? I don't. What kind of hacking skills do they have? Like, it's really making me think now. Like, how? How the crap? And where did you learn all of these hacking skills from? First off, and you're just a hot dog vendor. Why isn't the government after you? Why is the government not like, man, these files are deleted. Oh my god, we fucking need to find this I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too much about this. Maybe I should just let myself enjoy the comedy. And I know it was for comedy purposes at the end that the video gets deleted and the frog and the pigeon are really upset at the end. But I don't know. It's like, how is that honestly realistic? I'm not a hacker, so I'm pretty sure once it's on the internet, it's very hard to delete everything from yourself from the internet. Um, I don't know. Yeah, I probably shouldn't think too much about it. Maybe I'm just not letting myself enjoy it. I should probably just relax. I don't know. If you guys have the same complaint, please leave it in the comment section down below. But yeah, other than rehashing everything that we knew about Playmaker, about the duels that he's already been through, yeah, we did not get a lot of info. So basically, just a recap episode. I'm excited to see the duel between Emma and Yusaku. Altergeists, I'm not sure if you guys have seen her deck so far, and I'm sorry if this is a spoiler. Her deck is Altergeists. You guys have probably seen the cards already. It's a very interesting archetype, actually, and with more support, it probably will be a little bit more influential on the metagame, hopefully. Something that can fetch spells and traps from the deck is usually always pretty good, or possibly always used as a engine for something. So I think it has potential. But yeah, I'm excited to see that duel. I'm really trying to think of where the show can go after the Ghost Girl duel, because now we've dueled the entire main cast after Emma, pretty much. The big major duelists we've all dueled with Playmaker. So I'm trying to think of where else it can go after this, but I can't really think of anything. We probably will be entering some filler duels, honestly. We usually do with the Yu-Gi-Oh series around this time, around, yeah, episode 15. Episode 15 is usually the start of filler duels, where we see some filler people. But with Yusaku or Playmaker, it's hard to write him to duel. You know, like they always have to. He's a difficult character to make duel for no reason, because the other protagonists will just duel because they enjoy dueling. with Playmaker, he doesn't care to duel. Like, he really needs purpose to duel, else there's no point. And if they do make him duel without purpose, then it's not true to his character, and that's not good writing. So they always need to make him have a purpose to duel. So it's interesting. So they're going to need to find him purpose. I feel like we're going to be entering some filler duels. Hopefully we don't. Hopefully it just continues on with plot and good substance for duels. But, you know, sometimes it happens. Sometimes we have to deal with some filler people, some filler duelists. And, yeah. I went longer than I actually thought I was going to. I'm surprised I talked for that long. But, yeah. I will end the episode here. So if you guys want to like, comment, and SCRUB-Scribe, and please let's talk about this in the comment section down below. I'd really appreciate it. And if there's any fan art that you guys want me to use, or if you guys don't want me to use any fan art, so please let me know. And yeah, excellent. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.